Hi, I'm Chris Newson. I'm one of the tutors here at Make UK. This short video is about e-learning, our e-learning method of study. The aim is to allay some of the fears, I think, when you're thinking about which method. E-learning, face-to-face and virtual, all contain the same information. The way that you consume it and the speed at which you consume it is the bit that's different. E-learning is very much done at your own pace. Help is available if you want it. But it's very different to being in a classroom which is set at a 2-week period. So e-learning, exactly the same content. It's up to you how fast or slow you go with it. So we're using the NEBOSH General Certificate as an example here, and I'm really just going to take you through the course, not every single part of it, but just to give you a flavour of what it's all about. So a lot of what I'm going to say is contained within this first introduction section, so I won't sort of read that out. I'm going to touch on registration because that's important. You literally click on the registration tile here, and what we're asking you to do is to register with us, and then we register with EHS for you. You've in your fee that you've paid, your NEBOSH registration is included within that. So you fill the form in. You either submit it back to this system or you send it to our administrator, whose name will be on the particular course that you're doing, and you then get registered with, in this case, NEBOSH. We also ask you to complete a student learner agreement, which is a contract effectively between you and us. We will provide high quality material. You will put in the right amount of hours that NEBOSH, in this case, recommend. So that's registration. There is a part down here that also talks about when the exams are, so you can, before you even start, you can think to yourself, well, I'm aiming for example, October or December or next year or whatever it might be. So you can start to have a bit of a plan. The reason we ask you to complete that learner agreement is that it's really important to understand what your commitment is in the course. And with this NEBOSH General Certificate example, I've clicked on the syllabus here, and it tells me a bit more about the course. The key thing to understand, and you can access the full document here, the key thing to understand is how much time is required. So we have put material together that NEBOSH think takes you about 29 hours to consume here and 39 hours on the second part of the course. But they also recommend that you will need to take 20 hours on each half of the course to carry out further study. The good news for you is that we've gathered all that further study resource that you need and we've put it on the system. So yes, you need to go through it, but it's all there for you. You don't need to go out and look for it. So that's the guidance on how long things take with NEBOSH. We've then got the material. So, and this is identical to the classroom material. So we're looking at the first half of the course, NG1. And the first thing we see is there's a workbook. So download the workbook. It's a high quality document that's got everything you need to know in. It's got the course is broken down as we see here. This starts on element 1.1. So you can see the sort of format here. This also contains mock questions, key bits that it's important to remember, lots of illustrations, lots of pictures. Really good quality document to help you understand the whole of the syllabus. So that is the workbook. You can download it, take it with you wherever you want to, use it in whatever format you want. And then, but it's a very long document and we do suggest that you read it all, but we've then put together these things for you. So if we look at element 1.1, morals and money, we've got a revision pack here, so a set of slides that pick up all the key information. We've also gathered some videos, so there's not a video for every single learning outcome, but where we think it's relevant, we've put one together for you or given you a link to it. So as you can see, a number of videos here. Then there are other documents, other links, useful resources. That's that 20 hours part that we just talked about. The other thing that's in here is there are exercises. So once you've read that and once you've looked at the video in this case, you can then have a go at the exercise. It's a NEBOSH question. You try and answer it, and either you find it very straightforward and that's great, or you want some further support, and that's where you can contact us using the system and ask for further support, and we'll give you as much support as you require. So that is consuming the actual content. So that was NG1, very similar example for NG2, so that's over here. Once you've consumed that and you're happy and you've answered the questions and perhaps you've had a chat with us if you want to, then you can think about doing the examination. So we looked at the dates which are available in this tile. You literally just need to contact us and tell us what date you want to go for, and we will register you for that exam. Again, that cost is already paid for in the course. But it doesn't end there. You're booked on now to do the assessment, let's say. So here we've given you lots of guidance towards that assessment to fully explain how it works. So there's text, as you can see, there's a video from one of our really experienced tutors that explains exactly how this assessment works. We've got mock papers, we've got guides, we've got videos that NEBOSH themselves have put together. So you've registered for the exam, you have read our guidance on how to approach the exam, you're all ready to go. That's it. So hopefully this has been useful to explain exactly how our e-learning course works. If you're interested in e-learning extra, there is another video following on from this one. Thank you.